Let's see what the Young Sucks have to say, because trust me, they do suck. And that's not a prediction. That is definitely a spoiler.
And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
Also, before I get into it, once again, like us, you come to the locker room with the vertical live. Hit the top 3 dots in the right hand corner. You will see the like button, and go ahead and tap it. That's the place Pokemon, the Young Sucks. Yeah, they are. They're the Young Sucks, man. I'm calling the Young Bucks the Young Sucks. Let's see what the Young Sucks got to say, because we boy, do they suck with those doggone super kicks. Tired of it. We are tired of it. Let's see what these guys got to say. These are great, talented tag team. Because they are not talented, they're trash. Oh, man. Let me see what these clowns got to say.
Involving 2 individuals. The first being the scapegoat in this entire situation, Jack Perry. Jack's a lovable kid, also from Southern California, just like us. And now to think about it, he kind of reminds me a lot of us at his age. And someone actually once said about Jack, if you've got a problem with Jack Perry, chances are you're the problem. And the other individual...
You know what? The other individual tried to make this entire show about himself. Matter of fact, this individual happens to be good friends with FTR, which got me thinking, maybe FTR were the masterminds behind this entire thing.
You can't say that. He can't say that, right? Like that. You don't know that to be a fact, so you can't just spread rumors and bash someone on a public forum like this.
You're right. It's very, very, very unprofessional.
Now, while we were dealing with the fallout from this incident, I think it's safe to assume and say that we were thrown off of our game. We had to put our EVP caps on, and we had to neglect being professional wrestlers. The locker room was in disarray. There were respectable wrestling journalists who needed answers. We had no time to hydrate. We had no time to even pray, damn it. So I think if you look in the history books, yeah, you're going to see something. You're going to see the FTR guys, they beat the Young Bucks at All In London. But if you had to ask me or anybody else in this room, I think we could all agree that there should be a giant asterisk next to that FTR victory. But after opening up all these wounds, we're talking about everything. The incident itself, it's not even the worst part. You'll see in a second. We'll show you the footage. It's short and it resembles more of a high school scrap. But I would argue this. I would argue not that it was a short incident, but the ramifications that came out of the incident. It threatened to take down our biggest show of all time, but damn it, we're lucky that it didn't.
With that being said, Matthew, let's roll the tape.
Backstage.
Like I said, these guys are pathetic. One thing I want to mention with these fools here, the Young Sucks. Young Sucks, I am so tired of you have to hearing your job titles. Why do you always have to say our EVP, EVP this, EVP that? You cut your promos, EVP. Now you go by Nick and Matt. You're not Nick. You're Nicholas and Matt now. Why do we have to keep hearing that garbage of your job title? Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that. That's number one. And then, it just get on my nerves. And I feel like going like Seth Rollins. I feel like losing it after hearing that. I'm starting to feel that way. And if you guys don't know what I mean, if you're new to the locker room, I'm going to lose it in sort of way where I'm going to go off and just lose my cool, because these guys are really pissing me off right now. It doesn't make no sense how they acting like this. Seriously, I'm going to go off. And it's making me get to the point where I have to go off and go a little rant like this.
I don't care what Edge wants. I'm Seth freaking Rollins. This place revolves around me.
I'm tired of that, and I feel like going off like a Seth Rollins here. It don't make no sense. You don't have to mention that every time you do a promo. You don't always have to do that. It's just it don't make no kind of sense whatsoever. Uncalled for, grow up. Just grow up. You have to grow up at some point, and you got the young part right. You already young sucks, but you got the young part right because you're immature and you're young actor. It don't make no sense how you're acting. It really don't. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. It don't make any sense whatsoever. It's uncalled for. Just stop it. Now, they said that Jack Perry was the scapegoat. You see, they taking up for Jack Perry saying, oh, he reminds you just like us. See, they're taking up for him. And as I read to you guys, they are also preparing for his return to AEW. But yeah, they said he is the scapegoat. I mean, and they even went as far as having a t-shirt on. I mean, it don't make no sense how they acting. Just grow up, please. But yeah, they got the nerve to call him a scapegoat, and he the one that as according to CM Punk was cussing everyone out, said cry me a river, going off everything. But now you're gonna take up for him. Let's see what you guys have to say. Man, I still can't understand what their thought process was behind this stunt. I don't either. Past the place Pokemon. I don't know what the stunt was. It's stupid. That's what I could say. Lewis Crawley said, "What did Sasha Banks said AEW Wednesday?" I didn't watch the whole AEW Wednesday because the program sucks. Dynamite's trash. I don't know what she said, but since she brought that up, I have to look into that. But I don't think she did much of anything. And I'm also on here on X. I'm gonna put it here. You guys want to check more of the company closing due to AEW All In footage stuff? Come on to the Thompson Reigns scandal on YouTube. We will say our goodbyes here. But yeah, this don't make no sense what they was doing. It don't make no sense. These guys need to grow up. I'm just tired of this. I mean, how low can you go? How low can you go? Try playing the song. Yeah, okay. No, not playing that, but yeah. Anyway, thanks for trolling. Appreciate the troll. Thanks. I appreciate that. But anyway, what I'm saying is, let's get to the clip of what happened here, and this is what the Young Sucks were referred to, and let's see what they meant by that. So let's definitely get into that and see what did they mean by that whole situation. Let's see. Jack Perry, scapegoat. Unbelievable. Well, let's see. See, they about to get into it. Let's see. Pushing. See, CM Punk going for that. Give him that work. Have to break him up there. So that was the footage of CM Punk and Jack Perry at AEW All In. That's the infamous altercation that they had last August. That was the last match that CM Punk had before he quit, and then later on got released by AEW before returning to WWE. And also was the last match in AEW by Jack Perry before he took his vacation or whatever he did before he just started returning in New Japan, and he's set to return in AEW very, very soon. I don't even know what that is. Like I said, thanks for trolling. But yeah, this don't make no sense what they're doing. I believe that with the Young Sucks, what the Young Sucks were doing, they were literally playing politics to the whole situation, and they were taking up. They was like a true politician, pretty much.
Spoken and spun like a true politician. I mean,
So yeah, that's what they were doing to take up for Jack Perry, and they knew not to say CM Punk's name because we know they don't like CM Punk. CM Punk don't like them either. But yeah, let's talk about after that segment. Now, like they said, the morale went down. According to the Young Bucks, it was up to Tony Khan, even though they said they're comfortable with it. It wasn't their idea. See how they contradicted themselves? These guys are true politicians, and I do believe that to the highest degree. But the reaching don't make no sense. No sense whatever. You know, Unlimited Power said AEW will be around forever, son. First of all, I ain't your son. You tell me how AEW gonna be around much longer, because they have their rosters injured, and then most people that got are former WWE wrestlers. They can't create their own stars, and the guys you create like MJF is hurt. Your women are hurt. You're overpaying all your superstars. Overpaying Mercedes Moné, which nowhere near deserves the money that she deserves. You got Will Ospreay, as Adam Copeland called it, overpaid. Okada, overpaid. And this company gonna be around forever? Man, gonna submit with that. But you want to tell to their own opinion. Haters will catch them L's. Oh, you mean like AEW? That's what they catching right now. Speaking of which, since you're a big old AEW fan, let me give you some info about your great company, All Elite Wrestling. Let me tell you what the guys say. Tony Khan and his family have over $42 billion cash flow. For now, not after this over, it'll be, remember they lost reportedly $50 million last year. You said they catch the males. They definitely caught the males last year, and they only gonna get some more. Let's talk about them ratings Let's talk about the ratings. Let's see. Now, since they did this whole segment because they were reaching, did everything they could for ratings. Did you know that the Young Bucks did this whole segment? Did you know that these guys could even pull 1 million views? This is the best they could do in ratings. The best. They did average 819,000 viewers, and a demographic went up 8.9. So you did all of that reaching, and I mean reaching, of showing CM Punk, who's not even with the company anymore. And you're worried about his interview he did last week on MMA Hour. And Jack Perry, a guy who's a scapegoat, hasn't even been to AEW for 8 months now. All you could do was 819,000, and it's supposed to boost your match with FTR for the World Tag Team titles at AEW Dynasty. That's the best you can do? Seriously, AEW? That's the best you can do? You don't deserve anything. You don't deserve anything because you ain't tried. You just reaching. You don't deserve anything. You deserve exactly what you're gonna get. And what do I mean? I mean you're gonna deserve this.
You actually think you deserve a shot at this? You don't deserve buddy.
You don't deserve nothing, buddy. And that goes to all the AEW fans out there too. They don't deserve anything. You did all of that reaching, and it got so bad. If it's so good at what y'all did, why do you have a legendary announcer in the name of Tony Schiavone give you looks like this? Why is it so good? That's the look of disgust. Disgusting. I guess it's true what they say. The morale in AEW definitely has dropped. It's definitely dropped. Look how Tony looked. And this is Tony Schiavone after the Young Bucks did that segment reaching. Look how he looked. He looked like a disappointed dad. He looked like a disappointed father looking at his son's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And he also had that same look when he announced, when